Hi guys! So today I am going to be reading you this book. I'm already on chapter 4 and my voice might be sounding a little louder because I have this thing right here. Yeah. And I know it's been a while since I read in one of my videos, but here I'm back. So let's start. I may be like a little like just reading like in my head here and there, like head and then reading out loud. You can tell me if you want, you can tell me how many times I do it, and if it's okay, I'm probably gonna be ending up doing that a little bit, but so I'm just saying. Let's get into it. Chapter 4, Books of Wonder. The monastery had a stone wall all around it. Brother Patrick took Jack and Annie. This is called Viking Ships at Sunrise. Okay, I'm gonna get back. Through the gate. Beyond the gate was a small church with a hanging bell. There was also a vegetable garden and 6 stone huts shaped like giant beehives. We grow all our own food, said Brother Patrick. Carrots, turnips, spinach, wheat, and beans. He led them to the entrance of the first hut. Jack and Annie peeked inside. A monk was pulling flat bread from a low stone oven. This is our bakery, Brother Patrick said. It smells good, said Annie. Come along, Brother Patrick said. He pointed to each hut as they passed. There are our simple quarters, he said, and that's where we spin our clothes. And here, we cobble our sandals. There we carve out wooden tools in each of the huts. Jack and Annie could see monks. They were busy spinning or cobbling or carving. Finally, Brother Patrick came to the largest beehive-like hut. I have saved the best for last, he said. This is where we do our most important work. He stepped inside, and Jack and Annie followed. The hut was warm and peaceful, yet very alive. It glowed with golden light of many candles. Monks sat at wooden tables. Some were reading, others played chess. Best of all, some were writing and painting in books. This is our library, said Brother Patrick. Here we study math, history, and poetry. We play chess, and we make books. Jack said, Annie, I think this is it. What? Said Jack. Civilization, said Annie. Brother Patrick laughed. Yes, this is where civilization hides, he said. On top of our lonely island in the sea. Oh man, said Jack. I love this place. What kind of books do you have here? Asked Annie. Books of wonder, said Brother Patrick. We record Christian stories as well as the old myths of Ireland. Myths, said Jack. Yes, said Brother Patrick. They were gathered from our storytellers, the old women who sing the tales of long ago, when people believed in magic. Wow, said Annie. Come, said Brother Patrick. Look at the book of Brother Michael. He has worked on it his whole life. Brother Patrick led Jack and Annie over to an old monk. The monk was painting a blue border around one of the pages in a book. Michael, these 2 math librarians from far away would like to see your work, said Brother Patrick. The old monk looked up at Jack and Annie. His wrinkled face broke into a smile. Welcome, said Brother Michael in a thin, shaky voice. Hi, said Annie. So, a monk is like someone who I don't know how to explain it. But like a monk, these type of monks are humans, not monkeys. I'm just saying. Brother Michael showed them the cover of his book. It was decorated with gleaming red and blue jewels. Then he turned the pages. Each was covered with fancy writing and delicate painting in green, gold, and blue. Sorry, I've been talking through the pages if it's kind of annoying, but I might be. As you can see, if you can see, I've been doing this like that. I don't know why. I just do it because my lips are really chapped and they have red around them. I have to stop licking them. I just have to. And next week is my aunt's wedding, and I'm a flower girl, so I have to be very pretty and no lips around it. So I'm gonna get back to the story. I don't want to talk about it. I wish we could paint like that, said Annie. It's beautiful, whispered Jack. Thank you, said Brother Michael. How do you make a book like this? Asked Annie. I write on sheepskin and use goose quill. Ew. Sorry if you love sorry if you love the like sheeps, and sorry if a goose is like a duck. Nico. So yeah. I know someone named Nico. He loves ducks. Pens, said Goose Quill pens, said Brother Michael. My paints are made of earth and plants. Wow, said Annie. Show Michael what you are seeking, Brother Patrick said. Oh, right, said Jack. He pulled out the paper Morgan had given them. He showed the Latin writing to the old monk. Brother Michael nodded. Yes, he said with a smile. I know that one quite well. Brother Michael turned the page he had been painting with a blue border. He pointed to the writing at the top of the page. Oh man, whispered Jack. The words were Serpens Magna. Chapter 5. Warships on the Waves. We found our story, said Jack. Yay, said Annie. Indeed, said Brother Patrick. But Alice, Brother Michael has not yet completed his work. You will have to return it for it. Oh, shoot, said Annie. Jack was disappointed too. I don't know if we'll be able to come back, he said. I don't know if we can even leave without the story, said Annie. Brother Patrick looked puzzled. The two kids looked at each other, then back at Brother Patrick. It was too hard to explain about the treehouse and how the magic worked. Jack shrugged. We'll just have to try, he said. Outside, the church bell ringing. It is time now for our sunrise prayers, said Brother Patrick. Will you join us? Thanks, but we better try to go home now, said Jack. Brother Patrick nodded and led them into the garden. When he opened the gate, they stopped. The horizon glowed pink and purple. The sun had started to rise. No one spoke. The great fiery ball rose slowly over the ocean. No one spoke as the great fiery ball rose slowly over the ocean. Finally, Brother Patrick broke in the silence. Shine, O light of the sun, he said softly, on this day filled with wonder. That's beautiful, said Annie. Jack smiled. He agreed. Brother Patrick turned to them. It is such sights as this that inspire our bookmaking. He said, now go and may God be with you on your voyage home. Thanks, said Jack and Annie. Do you need me to guide you to your boat? He asked. I don't think so, said Jack. Follow the path to the top of the cliff, said Brother Patrick. Then use my rope. to help you down the steps. Okay, said Annie. Bye. When she went through the gate, Jack wanted to go home, but he hated leaving the monastery. It was filled with people doing his favorite things, reading and learning. I really like it here, he said to Brother Patrick. I'm glad, but you must go now while the weather is with you, said the monk. Everything can change in an instant. Then Brother Patrick turned and went into the church. Jack hurried out the gate before he went further. He stopped and pulled out his notebook. He quietly made 2 lists. To make a book, sheepskin, goose quill, paints. To make paint, earth plants. Come on, Annie called from the top of the steps. Coming, Jack called. He put away his notebook and ran along the dirt path to the edge of the cliff. Overhead, flocks and gulls circled in the purple sky. Their cries sounded like screams. What's wrong with them? Jack said. Maybe they always do this at sunrise, said Annie. Let me go first. Clutching the rope, she started down the steps. Jack grabbed the rope and started down. The birds' cries went on. They worried him. They sounded like warnings. Jack reached the rocky ledge and let go of the rope. Let's go, Annie called from the treehouse. Jack looked at the horizon one last time. His heart nearly stopped. A ship was outlined against the sea. Behind it, he saw 2 smaller ships, and the ships came to view. The white sails. Hold on. As the ships came to view, their bright sails were filled with wind, and their serpent prows blazed in the new sunlight. Oh no, Jack whispered. Vikings. Chapter 6. The Vikings are coming. Annie cried, Vikings! Annie looked out the treehouse window. Vikings, they're headed straight for this island. For the island, said Jack. He turned back to the stone steps. Where are you going? Cried Annie. To warn the monks, Jack said. I'll come too, cried Annie. She scrambled out of the treehouse. Hurry, said Jack. Jack didn't even use the rope. He pulled himself up the steps with his hands. As Jack and Annie climbed up the face of the cliff, clouds began to cover the sun. When they reached the top, a fog had almost hidden the serpent ships. Run, cried Annie. The fog blanketed the whole island. Jack and Annie could barely see the path to the monastery. When they arrived at the gate, the misty white world was silent. Vikings, Jack cried. Vikings, amongst all are still in the church, said Annie. She yanked the bell rope. Dong, dong. Jack and Annie watched as Brother Patrick and the older monks ran out of the church. Vikings are coming, Jack shouted. Brother Patrick's rosy face turned white. Make haste, he said to the other monks. Gather the books and hide. The monks ran into the library. Brother Patrick turned to Jack and Annie. We have a secret hidden place, a cave on the other side of the island, he said. You can come with us, but I am not certain you will be safe. Don't worry, said Jack. We're going to try to go home. Don't use the steps, Brother Patrick said. The Vikings will climb them. Nah. Then how do we get down? Said Jack. Go that way, said Brother Patrick, pointing at the cliff's edge with 2 large rocks. A path between those rocks will take you down to the shore. Then you can walk around to your boat. Thanks, said Annie. Be careful, said Brother Patrick. He hurried inside the library. Wait, came at them voices. Jack and Annie turned to run. It was Brother Michael. He hobbled over them, holding out This book of Irish tales. Take it, he said. Are you sure? Jack asked. He knew it was Brother Michael's life's work. Please, said Brother Michael. It is better that the world should have some of it than none at all. Just in case, we'll take good care of it, said Jack. He gently placed the jeweled book of it in his leather bag. Good luck, said Annie. Annie and Jack waved goodbye to the old man. Then they raced to the rocks that Brother Patrick had told them about. So that's gonna be it. I read till chapter 7. I'm just saying if you were keeping track. So I wanted to say that I've had a cold lately and my ear is still and it turned into an ear infection and it's still really bad, and I wanted to say that I'm feeling better now, and yeah, that's it. Okay, Dad. Come on. I'm ready. Okay, Dad.